You know, that word, he was an absolute warrior. He's fighting away in Badr and his sword breaks. You've heard this too, okay? His sword breaks. So what does he do? He turns to the Prophet ﷺ, Ya Rasulullah, my sword's broken. You know, what do? So he gives him a twig, a branch. Imagine, now today, you know, your sword's broken, you're in warfare. I mean, no warfare, you're not here, not in England, not yet. One day if Allah decrees, then it might happen, but not, you know, Allah protect us. You know, people get really scared. Don't worry people, if you got panorama around the corner, we're not talking about England. We're talking about 1500 years ago panorama. I get very worried about these things, you know, a camera in a shoe, some brother, take one word from, because there we have them. Don't deny that, by the way. In every community you got munafiqeen, they're working. I know this, we know this is happening. So you get these people who come, who record part of it and then delete not mention the rest. So, panorama, are you listening? Okay, hey, get a twig, you see, and that's what he gets from the Prophet, a twig. I mean, he needs a sword. But the beautiful thing here is, Iman, Aqidah, you know, they have this belief. Rasulullah gave me a twig, there's a twig from the Prophet, let's go. Not like, Bismillah, make a dua, you know, I believe. You give me this, khalas. It came from the Prophet. And this is very important because you get certain du'as. You know, people got jinn in them and people got, I don't know, what in them, and it's happening. Nearly every household's got jinn in them and so forth. Now, you give them a dua, they want taweez. What do they want? Taweez. You say, no, rati ja sota hai, sanan to pehle wuzu kare, tera wuzu nahi hona taweez hai. Hazur Pak sallallahu alaihi wasallam tera kul padhne se athar phuk mare se tusam ye karo, oh ye ra kya bas kara 10 point taweez de. Everything taweez, bhuk lagi taweez de. You know, what's wrong with you lot? Don't belittle this. You get it? Sahabi got a twig. It looks like, so you say somebody read the three qul, it looks like a twig to them. They want a sword. They want a sword. You know? You're giving them a twig. But you're giving them from the Prophet ﷺ. That's the point here. Hey, take it. Don't belittle it. The dua you read before going to the toilet, the dua you read when you come out of the toilet, they're du'as to be read. There's a wisdom in that. And he gives him a twig, a branch. Akasha turns around. Goes like this, Allahu Akbar. Allah turns it into a sword. A solid, sayfun matinun, a solid sword. But this is the very important lesson. Everything from the Prophet ﷺ, sometimes in our disgusting, horrible eyes, whatever, it looks bad because we're wearing the wrong glasses. Change your glasses. You see, wear glasses of La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, you know, you see things in a different light. You see, change your glasses. Okay? They looked at it like that. That's why everything that came from the Prophet, sword, you know, or a flower, however you want to term it. You see, beautiful, perfect. But you have to have aqidah, you have to have iman. And so Akasha took this and he fought with this. Allahu Akbar. And he wasn't martyred in that battle, you know, and he survived. But the point here, later on, and this is what I'm ending with, okay, and this is our Olympic theme, okay, that, you know, this whole competition element of it. The Prophet ﷺ said, what happened was, he mentioned, يَدْخُلُ الْجَنَّةَ 70,000 مِنْ أُمَّتِي, okay, عَلَى سُورَةِ الْقَمَرِ لَيْلَةِ الْبَدْرِ, okay. He said, 70,000 people will enter Jannah from my ummat, okay, looking like the full moon, right? Looking like the full moon. And this is 70,000 people who will enter Jannah without hisab. There's no accountability. They're going to enter Jannah without hisab kitab. And they will look like the full moon. Now, when he said this, what did Akasha say? He says, Ya Rasulullah, Ud'u Allah and yaj'alani minhum. I make dua to Allah that He makes me from them. So other Sahaba there too. Okay. But Sayyidina Akasha, radiallahu ta'ala anhu, as soon as the Rasulullah said this, 70,000 people were entered Jannah. Okay, without hisab, looking like the full moon. Ya Rasulullah, make dua, Allah make me from them. That's the point here. Okay, what did the Prophet say? Innaka minhum. He said, you're from them. You're from them. Now look what happens, and this happens everywhere. Okay, what happens? فَقَالَ رَجُلٌ مِنَ الْأَنصَارِ. A Sahabi from the Ansar said, Ya Rasulullah, make dua for me. Udu Allah yaj'alani minhum. Hey, make dua for me, Allah makes me from them too. So somebody beat into it, Akasha beat into it. So the other one's following too. And you get this with shuyukh and so forth. Sheikh, make a dua for me. Sheikh, make a dua for me too, you know. Okay, you get people, in different things. This is, one will clean the masjid before everybody else ever thought about it. Then the other ones want to follow too. One will set up a charity to serve orphans, for example. Others will follow in suit. There's different things that you can do, okay? Okay, and people do this, and then others follow in suit. Here, the Prophet said to him, when the Ansari asked, he said, "Sabaqaka biha." Okay, "Sabaqaka biha Akasha." Akasha's beat you to it. Akasha has beat you to it. Okay, وَبَرِدَتِ الدَّعْوَةِ or thabatat. The da'wah's been completed. It's been accepted. That Akasha's da'wah. So here, and this is what I want to end with. فَاسْتَبِقُوا الْخَيْرَاتِ. And the Quran says, compete in good actions. You should compete. There should be musabqat. There should be competition, especially the young, especially now Ramadan. There's competition. Who can read the most Quran? Do you get it? Who can give the most charity? Who can pray the longest? Who can help the most people? Who can break the most people's, roza, help, open the roza, not break the roza. People take things literally sometimes, Hey, this is what we need to now. That's what we need to do. Do you get it? From the remainder of 14 nights maybe, okay, whatever's left of it, you need to go full out on it. You get it? Absolutely full out. And the truth is, like these athletes who get gold medals, they didn't have a kebab last night and come in the morning and run 10,000 meters, mofara, and win. No. These people have made a lot of sacrifices. Do you get it? Left their hometowns, moved to other countries, whatever else. A lot of training. Was it 120 miles a day, everyday training in order to come to London and then, beat them to the line and get that gold medal and cry of joy or whatever else. There's a lot of pain, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of preparation. And in reality, there's people here who have been preparing for months for Ramadan. For them, every year Ramadan, like they see the Olympics, the World Cup finals. Do you get it? Those people for 11 months have been preparing. When it comes to Ramadan, you don't stand a chance. When they run past other athletes, one's puffing away and this one's just, he's already done a lap. He's doing another lap and he's looking. Most of us are like that. We think in our minds, in our conscience, gold medal winner. He read one spara, two spara, mashallah, one Quran in Ramadan. There's people who will not tell you anything and they're reading a Quran a day. Wallahi, there are people, and there are people you might never think, him for now Quran, no way. You get it? They're doing it. They're not, because it's not for you. See, they don't tell you. There's people here who are maybe helping open fast 100 people, 1,000 people a day. They're not telling you jack. They're not going to tell you nothing. I remember in Damascus, there were people driving around at night, giving out money to the poor people whilst people were sleeping. I remember a lady standing at the bottom of our school with her, it might have been a man, completely covered, in the darkness covered. And all the students that were coming down from our madrasa in Damascus, there were hundreds. She was giving everybody a 500 lira bill, which is like, £5 in England, but there, 500 lira, I take about 10 of you out for dinner. And so in the darkness, they're not interested in, It was for Allah. So here, now, this is your chance. You have 13, 14 nights left, full. Go for it. You get it? Everything you have, you know, in your himmat and Quran reading, it should be doubled, tripled. In your sadaqah, and by the way, if you have no money, tasbih, dhikr is the same. You know, in helping people, go find out where your strength is and exhaust yourself in it. Inshallah ta'ala, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to practice what we preach, you know, and make us from amongst those forerunners, okay, in this Ramadan. Inshallah ta'ala, will then take their reward, inshallah, Yawm al-Qiyamah, with a smile from the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, not from anybody else, but from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he gives you to drink from his blessed hands that hold Yawm al-Qiyamah, and he's happy with you because you sacrifice your life for his sunnah and spreading the nur of his, you know, of his way, and then Jannah. Allahu Akbar. Wow. May Allah make us from amongst them. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. We make a dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you, brothers and sisters, whatever you have in your heart from good that you intend, you know, you wish for. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala realize that for you, inshallah ta'ala. May He make us from amongst those people He loves and you know, who work in His way and you know, He's pleased with, inshallah. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shower down His mercy on us and give us His forgiveness. May He forgive our sins, minor and major. May He give us tawfiq to be from amongst those people who leave behind these sins forever, inshallah. May Allah, Ya Rab, for the sake of this blessed day, for the sake of this blessed night that's coming, and those 313 Sahaba who took part in that battle, and their sacrifices and their love of Allah and His Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, may He liberate and free us from the hellfire forever, and our parents and our mothers and our fathers, our brothers and sisters, our wives, our children, friends and family, and the people of High Wycombe, and the Muslims wherever they are. Allah give them tawfiq, and may Allah accept from us our fasting and our qiyam, standing at night and reading Quran and dhikr and sadaqah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not make us from amongst those who He will throw these actions back in rejection. Ya Rab, for the sake of the Prophet, don't make us from amongst them. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين بنية القبول والشفاء والتوفيق إلى حضرة النبي عليه الصلاة والسلام بسر الفاتحة. بسم الله. جزا الله عنا سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم ما هو أهله. جزا الله عنا سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم ما هو أهله. جزا الله عنا سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم ما هو. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. صدق الله.